What is good, team? Do what we do. My name is Randy Mbouge. I'm a motivational speaker, author, fitness enthusiast, and Houston-based realtor. And today, what we're going to be talking about are 3 tips that I've genuinely learned from the military. Now, with all of that being said, I know there's been a lot going on. I know there's been, situation upon situation that's been happening, and I am not obligated to speak on that. So I'll get right into it. The first tip that I would say the military has truly shown me over the duration of me being actually on orders and being overseas is patience. And your patience and tolerance dealing with people that you're currently working with, dealing with possibly leadership, dealing with people you have never in your life seen before. And you have to, of course, adjust fire and continue to get to know these people so that then your mission can carry on and be as prosperous as possible. Now, there's a lot of things that come with that because these people come from different backgrounds, so therefore your best bet is to actually get to know the people that you're working with. On top of that is to actually understand how these people react to certain things that you may say or do as well, because if you do not get to know these people, the way that they react to certain things may be disrespectful to you, but to them they're like, I'm not being disrespectful, I'm just telling you that this is how I feel, or they're just saying, you know what, I think that's a dumb task that you're giving me, and you better take a deep breath and go, all right, and actually not really responding out of anger, but responding out of logic, because it's very easy, I believe, in this environment to get very emotional. So I would say that's my first tip, is that learning to be patient under fire, learning to be patient even at times where you're super annoyed. There could be times where they can say, hey, we have a formation, and then now you better drop what it is that you're doing and be there 10 minutes prior. They say it's at 1 o'clock, you need to be there at 12:50. It's things like that that honestly do help in the civilian world as well, because now your mindset is, I need to be early, on time is late. So that's tip number 1, is patience. The second tip that I believe that the military has helped me with is perseverance. There'll be situations that happen that are honestly out of your control, and you as the person need to continue to aspire for more and continue to do better day in and day out, because there will be, I promise you, there will be times, even in the civilian world, before I got out here, there are times where things do not go your way, and you as an individual have to adapt and overcome. Now, of course, you're making a choice, and by you making that choice, you made a decision to be better. And because you made a decision to be better and do better, that's ultimately the result that you create, manifest. So that's tip number 2, is perseverance. Knowing that the situation that you're currently going through does not define you, and therefore it is only a stepping stone for a character building moment. And the third tip, or a piece of advice that the military has given me, is networking. I was already networking on the civilian side, but over here it's not say different, but it's interesting how you can edify yourself, how you can introduce yourself, and by you doing so, you're able to meet so many different people. You're able to communicate with different people, get to know them, get to see the way that they act in their rawest form. I believe when you're out here, you can only put up a front for so long. So whoever you truly are will show over time, whether you want it to or not. Because imagine you're seeing these same people day in and day out, right? So you'll see them when they wake up. You'll see them maybe possibly before you go to bed at times, if you're hanging out with them or whatever the case is, or going out playing basketball, doing sports. There's little places that you can eat here as well. So if you're out and about with these people day in and day out, you will see how people get annoyed. You will see the sacrifices people are making to be out here. You will see people who just honestly living in the moment, making the best of it because we're here. Honestly, that's the boat I'm in, because I believe I'm not about to dwell on the negatives when I'm actually in a place where I can continue to grow and elevate, every single day. That is where I'm currently at, and I hope, or I believe, that the pieces of advice that I've laid out for you during my time in the military is actually beneficial. I wish you nothing but success, and if there's anything I can do for you, please feel free to let me know. My name is Randy Mbouge. I'm a motivational speaker and author, and I promise you, this is only the beginning. Let's get into it.